Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, today's no different. We're back to talk about Teresa Giudice, her new man, and the big moves that they are making. I'm so excited for her. But before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know that Teresa Giudice has a new boo and Beau. What do you call it even? I don't even know. But what matters is they are making big moves. We heard back in February that they purchased a home for $3.3 million. Now, this home is incredible, but for Teresa Giudice and the home that she built with Joe, we wouldn't expect anything less. Now, that home was a little bit what some people would call gaudy. It was over the top, but it was still fabulous. And this home, I feel like, is going to be even better. Now, this home is 7,728 square feet. Again, purchased for $3.3 million, and they're putting about $3 million in renovations in the home. What's interesting here is they just wrapped season 12 filming for it, and a lot of the women were curious and concerned that maybe Teresa was moving too fast. I just have one thing to say. Teresa Giudice has been through so much, especially with her husband being deported, everything that's gone on with her daughters, having to pay all of his restitution. She's done so much on or within her time on the Real Housewives. So if she feels like this relationship is good for her, I say let's support it. However, she could be a little bit jaded because she might be in love. And I think that's what the cast members are concerned about, because we know when she started dating Louie Ruelas that rumors were coming out from some of his exes that he wasn't the nicest guy. Could that be true? Absolutely. Everybody has a past in some regard, but we don't actually have any facts yet, except for the fact that they were trying to, one of the exes, trying to bring him to court, but they settled outside of court. I wonder what that looked like. And I wonder if we can get more information. Where is Emily D. Baker when we need her? I feel like she can definitely pull up those court documents. I'll have to ask her about that. Anyways, getting back to the big moves that she's making, this is what's going on. The mansion that they purchased was once known as Clarence Manor and modeled after Thomas Kincaid's Beyond the Summer Gate. Obviously, that's not the case anymore, because if you're putting $3 million into the home, it's probably not going to look like Beyond Summer Gate. It's probably going to look like Jersey-licious Fairy Tale. It keeps going. I was interested to find out that not only did she start dating Louie 2 months after she finalized her divorce from Joe Giudice, but this new home that they purchased together is only 3 doors down from the home that Melissa Gorga and Joe purchased together for $2.5 million. Now, Teresa and Louie are not the only ones doing a home renovation. Obviously, we know Melissa and Joe are as well. It's almost like I feel like this brother-sistership is so competitive. And I'm kind of wondering which house is going to be more fabulous. As of right now, it looks like it might be Teresa and Louie's, because if you look at the foyer, whatever you want to call it, the staircase, everything looks so over the top and extravagant. But then again, Joe Giudice is a home builder. He knows what's up. Maybe he can hold a candle to what they're doing. Also, though, they started off with an $800,000 lead on the Gorgas, and maybe, I mean, I'm just not sure if the Gorgas are going to put $3 million into their renovation. But what does this mean for Teresa? Does this mean that she plans on moving into this home with Louie? Are there wedding bells in the future? Could this be the next step? I think that's one of the biggest questions that everyone's asking right now. They want to know, is there going to be a proposal? Because after we saw a little clip on TMZ where they were asking Teresa and Louie while they were walking down Rodeo Drive, we saw where they're like, you know, Louie, are you going to propose? Have you proposed? Are you going to get married? He's like, not yet, but yes, we definitely will eventually. And she's all giddy. She's obsessed with this man. So even though they're trying to sell it off to us as maybe this could be an investment property, the fact that it's 3 doors down from the Gorgas, they're right on top of their family. I just don't think that this would necessarily be an investment property. I think this is going to be their little love nest. but I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Actually, that's a question I have for you guys. Do you think that this could be their forever home, or is this just a way to make money while the market is hot? It could be either, but again, I'm leaning towards Love Nest. Okay. Now, we've seen photos where there are tons of work trucks there. This home has a theater, a gym, a 6-car garage, a backyard oasis. That's what they're calling it. I feel like they call that for everything, but it looks so over the top and beautiful. Again, I would expect nothing less. Fans were wondering who is the one spending the money on this home, and are they combining finances? And if they are, would Teresa be concerned? Well, Andy Cohen had all of the questions, but she was, and we saw this during season 11, she was trying to get rid of her home that she shared with Joe Giudice by listing it on the market for $2.5 million. Now, she didn't get the asking price. She ended up getting $2.25 million. Sounds terrible. But, you know, again, fans were wondering, are you guys shacking up yet? Is there any talks of marriage? And are you concerned if you guys put your money together? Teresa said, no, I'm not concerned. I am more than happy to combine my finances with Louie. I just hope this isn't another non-prenup situation. And I only say that because look what's going on with Kenya Moore. We've seen it happen with some other housewives. They feel like they're so in love, so over the top, and then they end up getting with some playboy who tries to take them to the bank at the end of the day and take all of the money that they've worked so hard for. And for Teresa, she's been through enough. Again, paying restitution, paying for everything with her kids, sending Gia to college. I don't want to see the same thing happen. So Teresa, just be smart about it. But then again, you don't need us to tell you. Hopefully, I think you'll get a prenup, right? She did say that there's no talks about getting married as of yet, and that this is an investment property and she will see where it goes from there. Again, I feel like this is a big hint as to what's to come. And we do know, like I said earlier, that they did finally wrap up season 12. So if there would have been a proposal, we would have known about it by now. It would have been leaked. So we know that didn't happen. And she can't be proposed to or get married without letting it be filmed, because she's really kind of contractually obligated to share all of the big moves that happen in her life. Even Kenya Moore, she made, you know, the mistake of running away with Mark Daly, getting married, not inviting anyone, not sharing anything with the cameras, and then boom, we didn't see her on the next season, because that is a housewife no-no. Like Lauren Conrad said on The Hills, these are big moments that you have to share. The taping for The Hills stopped, and then when she was with Jason and she was going to break up with him, they actually picked up production. MTV picked up the cameras when they weren't even filming, and they were like, we'll be there. We have to film the breakup because this is such a big part of your storyline. Same thing with Teresa Giudice, even though it's two totally different networks. She has to do the same thing. She's contractually obligated to share all of these big moves, which is kind of sad because you don't really have a moment to yourself, but also it's what you sign up for and it's why you get paid the big bucks. And for Teresa, she's definitely getting paid the big bucks. All right, guys, with that, I'm just curious, how do you feel about this? Do you think that we're moving too fast with Teresa and Louie? And who do you think will have the better investment property? Even though the Gorgas, it's not an investment property, they are renovating the whole thing from top to bottom. Could this be a little the family competition? I mean, they are a little bit competitive. All right. All of the questions to which I need all of the answers. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.